Hello everyone and welcome to the hands-on demo on Amazon Rekognition. So in this demo, we will explore Amazon Rekognition's different features. We'll create an automation using Lambda, S3 and S3 event trigger. Then as part of that automation, we'll create an S3 bucket to store images. We'll configure IAM permissions for Rekognition. This will be used by the Lambda function. Then we'll upload some sample images or one sample image for analysis. We'll perform label detection, then we'll test the complete setup, and finally, we'll clean up all the resources. So first, we'll go to the Amazon Rekognition console, and as part of console, we'll see all these features: label detection, image properties, image moderation, facial analysis, face comparison, celebrity recognition, text in image, and personal protective equipment detection. So I have logged into AWS console and search for Rekognition and click on Amazon Rekognition. So you will see this welcome screen, and under demos you will see all these different categories or the features. So I'll just walk you through. So here is label detection. So here they have given a sample image, and here it can figure out what are different objects are there in that particular image or the labels. So there is a neighborhood of likelihood of 99.9% probability, city, road, street, urban, person, and all this car, transportation, vehicle, metropolis and all. So let's say if metropolis, and you can just click here. So let's say I click here. So this is a person, this is a car and building. So all it has labeled, provided different labels. So if we go to the different categories, so I'll be uploading my own image. But first we'll find out, or we'll explore all the different categories. So image properties so this is a sample image that is out of the box. So you can have dominant colors, you can have foreground properties, brightness, sharpness, background properties. Same, we have image moderation. So just say view content, and here we don't have any image moderation, but here they have just given a sample saying that like it's a swimwear or something. Next, facial analysis. So here you can see it has detected a face, and it is 99.9% sure that this is a face and appears to be female, range, all this information about the face. So based on the face, whether what is the emotion, smiling, wearing glasses, eyes are open, mouth is open, all those things. And face comparison. So this is the reference face, and let's say you provide one more image or one more face. So it will say that the original, the reference, and you provide one more. So it will say yes, it is 99.9% sure that this faces are similar. So let's say one more. So this can be helpful in, let's say, some kind of law enforcement or some kind of agency security related aspects, right? So you have some old image, and after that, few years later, you want to correctly identify that person. So it can tell whether that same the new photo is the same person or not. So in this case, let's say it's saying okay, there is no this is not, the comparison is failing. So and here you can always you can see the request and response. So if when you are doing integration with your application, what is the JSON request and what is the JSON response? So that is for all other, you can actually go and check out the request and response. And this we have face liveness. So if you enable camera, you can see the live feed. And second, we have celebrity recognition. So it is so if you upload an image, it can say with what is the confidence that it has currently identified. So later in the demo, I'll be uploading some image and I'll showing whether it has identified or not. And this is text in image. So this is something like OCR, optical character reader. So it's Monday, but so this is in the image, but it has figured out what is the text. So if I click this one, it has figured out the number plate on a car. And this is for factory and industrial field, where it can figure out whether there is a protective equipment detection. So this you can enforce in factories or all factories and all. so that workers who are not wearing the safety equipment or the safety gear, you can like later on you can flag them and say, like, give them warning, okay, that this is a must. So here in the second image, it has figured out, okay, how many persons are there, and whether they are wearing a helmet, mask, and any kind of protection. So it can figure out all those information. And then you have stored video analysis also, so it can do a video analysis also, and streaming video events also. And there's some more categories like metrics and all, but then we will do the label detection and all by our own images. So we have seen till here, and so first we will do a label detection, where I'll be uploading this image and it will figure out the information, what all labels are present. So I come here, you can upload an image. So I go to the here, and I will provide label detection. So all these resources will be available as part of resources for this lecture. So I'm uploading the first image for label detection, and it has figured out all these labels. This is an animal, it's a canine, dog, dog's breed, golden retriever. It's a mammal, pet, grass, plant, lawn. So this is first. And next, for image properties, I will upload second image properties. So once I upload this particular image, it will what are the dominant colors, what is the brightness. So brightness is less, so it is saying 48%. Sharpness, so it's very sharp. Foreground properties, all those things you can see, and request and response also you will be able to see for integration. Next, I'll go to facial analysis, and I will upload an image for facial analysis. So after this gets uploaded, it will tell like whether there is a face, what kind of emotions are there. So just check out in the static slide. So we have seen image properties, and for the facial analysis, it will be like, looks like a face, appears to be male, age range, smiling, appears to be happy, and not wearing glasses. So this is what we have seen, looks like a face, age range, smiling. So if you click show more, so not wearing sunglasses or any glasses, eyes are open, mouth is open, does not have a mustache, does not have a beard, face is not occluded. So all this information will be available. Next, face comparison. So face comparison, I don't have any photo. So celebrity recognition. So here I will upload an image. Even though this is not a photorealistic image, it's like a painting kind of thing, and it will figure out who is the celebrity in this image. So let it upload. So I'll just want to keep the suspense so that whether it can figure out, even though this is not like a camera kind of image. So it's 86, 88, and so it has so it can say with 99.9% that this is Donald Trump photo. And moving on, text in image. So I'll just have this text in image. So this is like OCR. So this is a very simple image anyway, it can figure out. So this is a thank you text in the image, and this all images are AI generated, so it can figure out there's a AI also. So all these images will be part of resources. And so personal protective equipment detection. So I'll just upload one last image, and this comes under PPE. So this is the image, and it can figure out how many persons are there. So it has saying like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 persons are there, and all like person detected, yes. So they're 0 out of 6. So it can actually go, if you click, it can go like this also. And for every person, it is actually telling whether the face is detected, right hand detected, and hand cover detected on right hand, head detected, head cover detected. So this is the helmet. So all this information it has figured out. So moving on. So we have seen all this and celebrity recognition. So next we will build an automation using S3 event trigger and Lambda function. So uh, we'll upload an S3. There's a bucket and there's an event trigger. As soon as you upload something in S3, this event will be triggered and this will trigger the Lambda function, and Lambda function will do an Amazon recognition. So this is like automation. So first I'll create an S3 bucket. So search for S3. I'll open this in a new tab and click on create bucket, paste the bucket name and go down and click on create bucket. So the bucket is created, and next is to create a role. This role will be used by Lambda to basically access S3 and also access Amazon recognition. So I will go to search for IAM, open IAM in a new tab. So here I have to create an IAM role which is assumed by AWS service. So basically it means that Lambda can take or use this role. So I go to the roles, create role, choose a service Lambda. So Lambda, and I have to provide permissions. So it can have AWS Lambda basic execution role. So I'll paste this, and the first service. This is a AWS managed service. So there's an icon, slightly different icon here. Click on next and provide a name. So this is the role name. I'll copy the role name, paste and click on create role. So the role is created, and this is some extra information. What was the permission policy? And I will add some more. So this is I want to show this way also, like how you can add permissions later on. So once the role is created, you can add some more permissions later also. So attach policies and search for Amazon S3 full access. Make sure you select it, and this will give this role access to have full access to Amazon S3 buckets. Next, we will add one for accessing the recognition, because this role will be used by Lambda, and Lambda need to access Amazon recognition, so it needs recognition full access. So for the demo, I'm giving full access, but in production environment, you will fine tune it and you will just specify what actions, like for S3 specific bucket and what operations, and for recognition also you can reduce the total overall permissions. But for the sake of the demo, I'll just give it all full access. So lastly, we'll have a Lambda function. So I'll copy the Lambda function, search for Lambda and open Lambda in a new tab. So we'll say create function, author from scratch, and the runtime. So only make sure you select the Python 3.13 or whatever latest runtime is there, and select the role which we have just created. So existing role, so you'll see only one. So it basically means only Lambda can use this role. And additional configuration, just default values, and click on create function. Next, we'll add the code that should go into our Lambda function. So this whole code will be available. So you can copy the whole code and save it to any file. So I'm just saving it to a file called lambda.py, and I will explain the code over here. So this is the entry point, and we are doing some doing some imports like boto3 and URL lib parse. So this is the entry point. So this is the event which will be which it will receive from the S3 event trigger. So event and context. So we are interested in event only, and once the event is received for record in event. So this records. So this is an array of records from the event. Event.get, it will have records array, and every record will have S3 bucket name. So that will be the bucket name and S3 object key. So this is the file, the JPEG or PNG file that I will be uploading it. And this is the key. Okay, once we have the image, so S3 bucket and the key, what we will do, we'll use this Rekognition client. So this Rekognition client is here, Rekognition client and boto3 dot client and the service name. So this is how we get a handle to the service, AWS service. And once we have the client, we'll use the detect labels. So we are doing the first one, detecting all kind of labels, and we'll provide the bucket and the image. And we are saying return up to 10 labels, and minimum confidence level should be 75% or above. And then we'll have all the labels, and it will print out all the labels that it has detected, and it will print out one by one. And if no labels are detected, then you can specify it with the specified confidence. So 75 plus, right? Any exception will just print out, and we'll have a Lambda function saying the status code, all records are processed successfully. So this is the whole Lambda function. So I'll copy the whole Lambda function, and we have to paste in this here. So this is the place where you paste the whole function, and make sure you click on deploy. So you should see deploying code, updating the function, and successfully updated the function. So I'll just close all this and here. Okay, all right. So next, we'll create a S3 event notification, and for this you can go to the S3 bucket. So it's already open in this tab. So click on the bucket which we have just created and go to the properties. And if you scroll down, there's a section event notification. So create event notification and give it a name. And second thing is just select this one, all object create events. So only two things that you have to make sure yet. These two changes are only the ones which you need to do. Rest all is default. Object ACL, all those things. Application lifecycle, and here Lambda function. So this is the destination, and there's only one Lambda function, so only one showed up. And click on save changes. So this will create a event notification. Successfully created event notification. So once you have done this destination and you get the message, you can go ahead and check, verify in Lambda that this notification is attached or hooked up with the Lambda. So I go to the Lambda function and under configuration and click on permissions. If I scroll down, you will see resource based policy statement. So there's a some entry, and this is our event notification related resource based policy statement. Okay, so once we are done, so next we'll just do a test. So for this test, we'll just upload the same label detection.png, which has that photo of a dog sitting on that particular park, right? So I go to the S3 bucket and come to the objects. So here, click on upload, add files, and just take the first label detection.png and click on upload. So this will hopefully trigger the S3 event notification, and that in turn will invoke the Lambda function, and Lambda function will print out the logs. So this is succeeded, and the next step is to go to the Lambda and click on monitor, and once you are inside monitor, view CloudWatch logs. So I go to the Lambda function and click on monitor, view CloudWatch logs. So this will open automatically in a new tab. I don't have to do anything, and you will see log streams. So automatically it will go to the log groups for the Lambda function. Every Lambda function will have its own log groups, and there's one log stream. If I just click that and click on the first one, it will expand all the entries. So if I just scroll down, so you can see analyzing image, label detection.png, and detected labels for label detection, and whatever information we saw in the console, we are seeing it through the automation. So animal, canine, dog, golden retriever, mammal, pet, grass, plant, all those things. And this has successfully completed this Lambda run, right? So we have seen till here and CloudWatch log groups. And finally, we'll clean up all the resources. So we'll empty the bucket first. So I come here and S3 bucket. So there's one object only. So I have to click on delete and type in permanently delete objects, close. Next, I have to delete the bucket also. So I click, so now it's empty. So I can go ahead and delete the bucket. So copy paste the bucket name. Okay, so the bucket is deleted. Next step is to delete the IAM role. So go to the IAM screen, and here, so this screen is already open, so I can directly delete from this particular screen. Otherwise, you can go to the rows also and you can delete from there. So if I just search for Lambda, so Rekognition lab Lambda role, so click on delete. So the role got deleted, and last is to delete the Lambda function. So go to the Lambda function, and if it's already open, you can delete from here, or if you go to the functions, there's only one. So click on actions and delete, type in confirm. So our Lambda function is also deleted. And that's all. Thanks for watching.